Okay, Hare Krishna students. So today we will do the last topic, that is excretion. What do you mean by excretion exactly? Excretion means it is to eliminate the waste product from the body, right? All the waste products, these are actually unwanted objects, unwanted products, or you can say byproducts, and if they remain within the body, of course they will be toxic, so they has to be removed, like urea, uric acid, ammonia, bile pigments, excess of the salt which is produced in the body, this all has to be removed. And for removing this, the system which is responsible for this is the excretion. And it is the process is the osmoregulation. Means osmoregulation, here we come during excretion we come under the term that is osmoregulation, means that is the osmotic pressure of the body fluid, uh, the by controlling the amount of water and salts in the body. Okay, so the excretory system, actually it is a system which consists of organs and tissues that helps in separating or removing the waste product. And when we say excretion, we also come across the word egestion. Now you may say that egestion and excretion is same. No, please don't make that mistake. Egestion is actually not excretion. Egestion means it is removal of the food particles. It is indigested food particles. Okay, so we should not compare excretion and egestion together. Okay. Now, you think of unicellular animals. So, when we think of unicellular animals or unicellular organisms, then because it is a single cell, so that single cell does the function of excretion also, means removing of the waste product like carbon dioxide, ammonia, etc. And because they don't have any particular organs for that, particular tissue for that, so this pass out from the surface of the body by simple diffusion. And also some of them have the contractile vacuole, like amoeba, paramecium. They have a contractile vacuole which collects the which amoeba, you know, it along with the water, the food particles enter, and then whatever is to be digested, that is digested and removed out by the body cell. Then come to the multicellular organisms. Now multicellular organisms like sponges and coelenterata, they also do not have, since they do not have certain excretory organs, so they, for them, the from the body structure itself, the excretory system takes place. And some like flatworms, they also have I mean, in the flatworms, it is the excretory organ appears little bit like the flame cells. And the nephridia is the excretory organs for the annelids. Then green glands in crustaceans. Then in insects, the excretory organ is the Malpighian tubules. And in mollusk, kidney is the excretory organ. Also in human beings, also we have, and other multicellular organisms or vertebrates, the excretory organs are, you can say this, it is the kidney, but mainly it also consists of skin, lungs, liver, and also large intestine. Now excretory system mainly occurs through urinary system. Okay, in human beings, basically the excretory system occurs through a system which is known as the urinary system or excretory system, right? Either urinary or excretory system. Now these consist of pair of kidneys, pair of ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Okay, and the waste is basically the nitrogenous waste, that is what we call as the urine. Now we will study about each of this organs, like kidneys, then urinary system, urethra. So you can see in this diagram itself, are you able to see the parts? Yeah, here you have the kidney, you have the ureter, then muscles controlling the flow of urine, and then you can see the kidney, then ureter, and then you have bladder and urethra. urethra. Okay, now this diagram, you see, first you see the kidney, right? Now kidney, it is actually basically brown in color, and they are bean shaped, and they lie basically in the abdominal cavity on either side of the vertebral column. Now the left side of the kidney is slightly higher. Okay, the left side of the kidney is slightly higher, and they are seen either side of the vertebral column. Okay, they lie on the either side of the vertebral column. Now it has both convex and concave side, right? The convex on the outer side and the concave, here you can see this is the convex and the concave on the inner side. Now they have a fissure or hilum here. The concave side has a hilum or fissure, F-I-S-S-U-R-E, or you can say hilum or hilum, however you pronounce. Now from here you can see the entry of renal artery, you can see the entry of renal vein, and also this is the ureter. Okay, so you can see from here it's coming out, the renal artery going to it, coming out, then you have the renal vein, this one, and then you have the ureter. This is the ureter. Okay, and this ureter is coming to the bladder, and finally you have the urethra, right? Now the filtration unit of the kidney is known as the nephron. So we will study the structure of nephron in details.